Okay, so good day to all of you watching. And today I want to go through Streamlabs OBS and how to broadcast your Zoom meeting into OBS, as well as share, yung videos or PowerPoints that you have on your computer into OBS as well as back into Zoom. So, first of all, Streamlabs OBS or yung open source version nito, yung OBS, they are both used to record videos. Right now, you're actually looking at my screen and you see that the recording is turned on. I'm recording this video. And you can also stream from OBS. For example, if you want to stream to Facebook or YouTube, ito yun, yung go live. And what you just need to do is to go into settings, into stream, select streaming services, for example Facebook, and then yung stream key, you'll have to get that from Facebook itself. You just have to place the stream key here and then you can go live. Ayan. So quick tour lang ng OBS. This is the main screen. This is what's going to show on Facebook. You have your scenes over here where you can switch, and these are your sources that are currently driving yung screen mo na yan or yung scene mo na yan. And these are your mixer, or this is your mixer, and these are the sounds which are available in your mixer. So today we're going to use a tool called Voicemeeter Banana, and in there we are going to combine different sources of sounds so that they will be made available on OBS and also on Zoom. Okay, so let's start. I will open Voicemeeter Banana over here and konting tour lang about this application. So what you have here are 3 hardware inputs, and right now I'm speaking on the USB microphone that I have here. This one is the one that's active. I also have a webcam microphone which I have muted, and yung microphone from my laptop also on mute currently. Yan, actually pwede mong baguhin yan. You can change the audio input source. And over here is your digital sound inputs. So, Voicemeeter has 2, yung tinatawag nila na VAIO and the aux input. So, essentially, all computer sounds which are generated by your PC will be coming here. They will be detected here. And all aux sounds, isa pang type ng input by Voicemeeter will be coming here. And then you have your out. Your hardware out is this section. A1, for example, my A1 is my onboard laptop sound card, and currently that's the earphones where my earphones are connected. You can select other outputs if you want to, but for our purposes, this is already enough. Then you can see yung levels over here. For example, you can change the levels or the volume of your sound sources and outputs. For example, if I try to pull down this volume, so yung mic ko yun, okay? And then these labels here are actually the outputs, okay? Yung A1 is yung A1 natin dito sa taas. So ibig sabihin, the sound coming in this microphone is going out to A1 and B1 and B2. Ano ba yung B1 and B2? So these are your virtual outputs. Kung ito yung virtual input 1, ito yung virtual output 1. Virtual input 2, virtual output 2. Okay? And in our current setup, everything that's going to OBS is over here sa output 1 natin. And every sound that we want to push back to Zoom, dito yun papasok. Okay. So how do we put back, or how do we broadcast the volume or the sound to Zoom? So pupunta tayo sa Zoom, enable ko lang. And before that, you can turn those toggles on and off. For example, ayaw mong marinig ni Zoom yung sound na galing sa PC, you just turn that off, diba? And we won't turn B1 off kasi mawawala yung sound ng recording natin. Okay, so this is Zoom. Let's go to settings, and under audio, makikita nyo na under the microphone setup, we are selecting aux output as the microphone. Ibig sabihin yung aux output, this one, any sound that's going to this section here is going to be broadcast into Zoom. Ayan. And then yung sounds naman na galing kay Zoom, they are going inside the Voicemeeter aux input. And ito yan. This is the Voicemeeter aux input. So yung mga galing kay Zoom, dito siya papasok. And syempre, gusto ko marinig yung sound na galing sa Zoom. Kaya yung A1 over here is actually enabled. This is A1 and it's going inside my earphones. The same way, yung microphone na gamit ko ngayon, pumapasok siya sa A1 kaya I can hear myself talking. Alright, so again, microphone, Voicemeeter aux output, and then for the speaker, Voicemeeter aux input. So Voicemeeter aux input sounds from Zoom will go inside this, and they will be captured into OBS kasi under this section we have enabled B1, and remember B1 is OBS, so lahat ng magsasalita sa Zoom will be heard in OBS as well. And do not ever enable B2 here kasi ibig sabihin nun yung sound na galing sa kanila ibabato mo din pabalik sa kanila, so mag-e-echo siya. It will not sound good to everyone, so never enable the B2 over here. Okay, balik tayo sa Zoom. So right now, let's say for example we are live on Facebook, then this is the screen na makikita sa Facebook, and this is the sound that will be published into Facebook. So how did we do that? We just added a new audio input capture. Okay, we added that, and ipapakita ko lang kung ano yung sinelect ko by going to properties. I selected Voicemeeter output, VAIO. Ibig sabihin, any sound that's being generated by VAIO, okay, this one, palabas siya dito, is being captured by OBS. Alright? So, lahat ng sound, lahat ng mix, basically, any sound that's going into the B1, ayan, sorry, B1 pala, any sound na papunta sa B1 will be captured by OBS, and B1 is called VAIO over here. So, ibig sabihin, if we're going to play some PC music, for example, I'm going to open Spotify. Okay, and I'm going to select one song, for example, The Secret Place. Let's play it.
Where will you run, my soul? Where will you go and where?
Ayan. So, ito siya. PC sound. Right? You can see the levels over here.
How you gonna keep this flame alive?
Ayan. So, you can let's keep that music playing in the background. Okay? So, yun yung Voicemeeter mix. So, that's how you add all the sounds coming from different sources into OBS. Aux output is actually B2. Ito yun. So, any sound that we have assigned to B2 will go back to Zoom. So pag tinignan natin si Voicemeeter Banana, you see that under VAIO, sinelect natin yung B2. So maririnig din ito ng Zoom and mapapublish din siya sa OBS. Okay? So ganun yung setting natin. Okay? And now, usually in a Zoom meeting, for example, on a Sunday worship service, we share videos, no? Or we share PowerPoint. So let's try to do that now. What I'm going to do is to add a new scene by duplicating the current one. So what that means is kokopyahin lang niya lahat ng sources into a new scene. You don't have to do that but for this purposes, para ma-record siya ng maayos, I will have to duplicate it para marinig nyo pa rin ako. Zoom. Okay, so it's the same. Wala halos nagbago. What I'm going to do right now is to disable my webcam. Okay, and now I'm going to add a new Zoom meeting. For example, gagawa tayo ng bagong meeting. Actually, I will invite my other account. Okay. Yep. And what's important to remember here is that you need to keep the same window size. So pag ganito na yung size ng window nyo, always keep it at the same size all throughout the OBS broadcast or live stream. So while you're in the Zoom scene, click the plus button, add window capture. Okay, right here, window capture. Let's say I see Zoom, of course. Then select Zoom meeting. So dalawa yan, no? Isang Zoom meeting at saka isang Zoom. Na-minimize natin kaya nawala siya, pero dalawa yan lalabas. Ang pipiliin nyo is yung Zoom meeting. Okay? Then walang magpapakita, so you have to change this to Windows Graphics Capture. Ayan, para makita yung napapublish or yung napapanood ng mga tao sa Zoom. Okay? Click done. And now you have the Zoom window, and in here you can actually crop. Just hold the Alt button or Alt key in your keyboard and you can crop yung bottom, for example. Then if you want to show this to the entire screen, just go to right click, go to transform, and then fit to screen. Ayan. Or pwede nyo ring i-stretch, for example. Okay? So, yan na yung nakikita ng mga tao sa Facebook Live nyo and also on Zoom, of course, because you're on Zoom right now. And whoever will be speaking, makikita din sila sa Facebook, and yung sound that they are generating will also be published or broadcast into your stream. So we're going to test that right now. Okay, balik muna tayo sa desktop para makita niyo yung gagawin ko. Ganun pala mag-switch ng screen, no? You just click this and that will change. I'm opening my Zoom application on my phone. Okay, so makikita niyo dun sa Zoom meeting na in-enable ko na yung video, right? So if I click this, so that's me over there. And you know, you probably might want to cut or crop this even more if you want. For example, kung naka-speaker view yung Zoom meeting ninyo, you will have to change yung layout. So yung ginawa natin kanina is optimized for gallery view. So if you want to do speaker view, you will have to change yung layout. So I will set down my phone and let's change the layout. Whoever will be speaking here will be seen and heard dun sa Facebook Live as well. So let's test that right now. So I'm going to mute my microphone and switch to the microphone on my phone para ma-simulate natin yung caller, no, from Zoom. Let's mute my microphone.
Okay, hello. So, makikita nyo, no? I'm already speaking into Zoom. And that's possible because we have actually enabled yung B1 no, dito sa caller. And I can also hear myself no, dito. Clinic yung A1 pero medyo nagkaka-feedback kasi malapit lang yung earphone ko at saka yung microphone nito. So, you're not supposed to do that in real life setting. So, switch na tayo. Switch na tayo dun sa desktop ulit. Okay, here we go.
Okay, so we're back. Konting demonstration lang yun for how to record yung Zoom and publish it into Facebook Live. So there are also instances when you want to share a video in Zoom and also to Facebook or to your streaming platform. So to do that, create lang kayo ulit ng bagong scene, and the same way I will also duplicate it again. Say this is your worship song. Okay, then add tayo ng window capture. So meron na ako na prepare dito yung cover ng Here I Bow. So I'm just going to add a new source. Let's say this is a song or songs, and then enable ko lang si VLC para makita siya, and then VLC media player. Ayan. Again, to be sure, I select Windows Graphics Capture, no? So ito na yung video natin. Ika-crop ko ulit yung taas and yung ilalim, and then we'll do transform and then fit to screen. Dito sa Voicemeeter Banana, it's this portion, right, and it's going to OBS. So if I play this, then papasok din yung sound as well as yung video into OBS. Okay, so I'm gonna play it. So you should be able to hear it. And paano naman yung mga kasama natin sa Zoom? How will they see and hear the video? So I'm going back to my desktop while that video is playing, and I will show you on Zoom na ang gagawin natin is that we will enable the virtual cam from Streamlabs OBS, and yun yung gagamitin nating video for our Zoom meeting. So to do that, go into settings, and then under virtual webcam, start virtual webcam, close it, and then go back to your Zoom, and then under video, dapat nandito na yung OBS camera 1. And now if I enable this, makikita nyo yung screen ko ngayon dito sa OBS, right? So let me just also unmute myself, okay, para marinig ng mga kasama ko sa Zoom meeting yung sound na play ko ngayon. Okay, and then let me just check. Ito na yung nakikita ni caller. Ayan. So makikita niyo yung desktop ko ngayon kasi yun yung nabo-broadcast din natin dito sa OBS. So to show both the video to the Zoom callers and also to your streaming platform, you have to go to the scene that we created earlier. This one. Ayan. So yan na yung makikita nila. And let me try to add my webcam over here para makita nyo din yung nakikita ko ngayon sa Zoom. Ayan. Medyo malabo, no? But yep. So yan din yung nakikita nila sa Zoom, the same video, of course, and they will hear also the same sound. So your callers as well as your yung mga kasama nyo sa Facebook Live, they will hear the same thing and see the same thing. Okay, so I'm going to stop this video. And one more, we will probably try one more. Right, that's me. Let's say ito si Zoom caller. Okay, and now we're going to add a PowerPoint. So let's just go to here and then add another window capture. Okay, add new source, PowerPoint. Yan. So very important no sa PowerPoint na once na resize nyo to a comfortable size, you have to leave it that way for the rest of the stream. Now inside Streamlabs, you need to crop this of course para ang makikita nila is yung relevant part lang ng presentation, which is the slide. Okay? So we'll put it here. For example, ilalagay natin siya dito sa ilalim. And we will make your Zoom caller as the center of the screen. Ayan. So kung ako yan ulit at nagpe-present ako, syempre ako yung okay, makikita. So ito na yung setup kapag yung speaker mo ay nasa Zoom and you're presenting, for example, yung slides nila. I'm just selecting slides here and I will switch to the audio on my phone para marinig nyo. Kunyari nagpe-present ako, no? I will mute my phone again.
And now you are hearing me from the microphone of my cell phone. Yeah. So, switch back ulit tayo.
Okay, so that's how you do it. And of course, syempre, you can change. Pwede nyo baguhin yung setup. For example, yan yung setup na yung speaker ay mas malaki kaysa dun sa slide, or you can reverse it, parang ganyan. You can just move things around in OBS as you want. So that will allow us to publish yung stuff natin from Zoom into OBS, into the streaming platform, and from OBS back into Zoom. Ayan. So I hope you learned something new today, and thanks for watching. Keep safe. Bye.